good news, we're breathing. Good news, we're alive. Good news are here, and no one can deny. I say good news, we're breathing. Good news, we're alive. Good news are here, and nobody can deny. You can break my heart, you can break my bones, but no one can break my spirit, 'cause my spirit is my home. You can take my money, you can take my time, but no one can take my spirit, 'cause my spirit is mine. I say good news, we're breathing. Good news, we're alive. Good news are here, and no one can deny. I say good news, we're breathing. Good news, we're alive. Good news are here, and no one can deny.
Welcome to the fourth class of our 2026 Municipal Campaign School. In this video, we will focus on the 3 activities that will help every campaign end well. We've collected feedback from women who have run for office and worked on successful campaigns in the past. All are happy to share their suggestions for how to maximize your efforts when speaking to the public, how to get out the vote, and tips to maintain your motivation and energy throughout a busy campaign period. Speaking in public to a large group of people or appearing in the media spotlight may seem intimidating to some running for office. In reality, these are all just opportunities for you to deliver the same message you have delivered at the door, but to a larger audience. As many of the events are recorded and available online afterwards, it's also free advertising for your campaign. The number of all candidates meetings and media opportunities varies greatly across Grey Bruce. They are usually organized by community groups like local agricultural societies and chambers of commerce, or media organizations like Rogers TV. A list of all registered candidates will be readily available, and these organizations will reach out to invite you to participate. All candidate meetings are held to help raise awareness of who is running and to hear their position on local issues. Check to see if the 2022 All Candidates meetings in your municipality are available online. Chances are the format and types of questions asked will be similar this year. Watching them is a great way to develop presentation strategies that best suit your personality and style. Questions are usually not provided in advance, so it's good to know current issues and areas of interest to local voters. You will hear about them as you go door to door. Watching recent municipal or county meetings online is another great way to identify current discussions and recent decisions relating to them. Your team can also be a good source for potential questions to answer. Having prepared answers to these questions will give you confidence. There may be questions asked not on your list, so prepare some standard answers that highlight your experience and what you will bring to the municipal council table. Begin creating your list early. The answers will help guide conversations at the door and in other group settings. Look for opportunities to speak with local community groups where you can share your message and answer questions. A brief speech based on your "Why I Am Running" message, tailored to the audience, works best. Keep your answers to questions concise. If you don't know the answer to something, it's okay to say so. Then explain how you would approach learning more and making an informed decision in the future. Several elected officials we spoke with advised against making promises you can't keep. Your perspective on an issue may change as you receive more information and context. Instead, use this opportunity to share your experience and demonstrate your leadership skills and ability to connect with others. Many people don't enjoy public speaking, so if the idea of an all-candidates meeting makes you a little nervous, you're not alone. 3 things will help you deliver a performance of which you can be proud. The work on your campaign has prepared you for this. You've created your story and know what skills you bring to the table. You are now more aware of local issues and have created personal responses to questions. So, you know your stuff. Practice your opening and closing statements until you know them inside out. Rehearse them in front of a mirror, then with your team, or use Zoom to record and rewatch it afterwards to fine-tune your delivery of the message. Time your statements. Speaking slowly, and include pauses. There is nothing worse than being stopped by the clock mid-sentence. Your audience will be left with the impression you couldn't manage the time allowed when they are looking for leaders who can manage much more. Besides knowing your material well and practicing, there are a few things you can do to help manage any last-minute jitters. Maintain good posture, whether sitting or standing. It will give you confidence. When others are speaking, listen carefully and maintain a pleasant yet neutral demeanor. You can use a pencil to write down notes or highlight parts of your message that are relevant to the discussion. Resist the temptation to nod, frown, or fidget with your papers. That gets noticed and can be distracting to others. At the beginning, pick out several friendly faces in the audience and make eye contact during your opening and closing remarks. Take the time to chat with other candidates before and after the event. After all, these are the people you could be working with in the future, and you are all in the same boat now. Be open, friendly, and supportive. It will help you relax and make the event more enjoyable for everyone. Then, take a deep breath and tell yourself, "I've got this." Several of the women we spoke with suggested joining a local public speaking group like Toastmasters. There are several chapters in the Grey Bruce region conducting regular meetings online. Guests are always welcome, and you will quickly pick up tips that will greatly increase your confidence when speaking in public. The term "get out the vote" means encouraging those who are supporters to follow through by casting their vote. It is said that many campaigns are won or lost on their ability to do just that. The date for municipal elections is set as the third Monday in October every fourth year. In 2026, that is Monday, October 26th. The current council will have approved the method of voting before nominations open on May 1st. The clerk's office will determine and publicize advance polling dates and locations. This information can be found on your municipal website and in the candidates package when you file your nomination. In Ontario, the voters list is maintained by Elections Ontario. Voters are encouraged to check online to see if they are on the voters list well in advance of October 26th. If they find they are not on the list, easy-to-follow instructions are available online to help them be added. They may also contact their municipal office for assistance to ensure they are eligible to vote on Election Day. In September, candidates are able to get a copy of the voters list from the municipality and are usually given a choice of a paper or electronic copy. The candidate must sign a statement saying the information will be kept confidential and will be destroyed at the end of the campaign. Whether and how you use the information will depend on the size of your team and how efficiently you can use the data. The majority of the elected officials we spoke with did not use the voters list in any significant way, so that is something to consider in your planning. When speaking with voters, you may discuss why it's important to vote in municipal elections. If you are running in an area with many vacation properties, remind the owners they are allowed to vote in municipal elections in both their primary and secondary property locations. During these conversations, it's important to stress that every single vote matters. Municipal elections are often decided by hundreds, not thousands, of votes. In 2022, many races across Grey were very close. In 5 cases, the margin was under 100 votes, and in one race, it came down to just 18 votes. That's why every conversation is important. Local information about voting dates and how to cast a ballot will be shared with voters by the municipality. However, many people you speak with may still be unsure about when, where, and how to vote, especially in municipalities that offer a mix of in-person, telephone, and online voting options. Make sure everyone on your team understands the details so they can clearly explain them to others. It's also helpful to include key election information on any materials you distribute, giving voters an easy reference to check later. As mentioned in Class 3, you can note the people who make positive comments. One of the first questions to ask is whether they have voted in a past election. People who have a history of voting are more likely to vote again. If someone shows interest in your campaign, ask whether they would like a sign. Then ask for contact details so you can share updates in the future. Email addresses are ideal, but phone numbers can also be helpful. Then, you can follow up with email reminders about all candidate meetings or call to remind them of advance voting dates, and again, a few days prior to Election Day. A sample canvassing form in both portrait and landscape options is available upon request from electHER now. It will help you keep a record of the information collected during door-knocking activities. In your conversations with voters, always mention early voting options. This helps reduce the chance that a vote will be missed if something unexpected comes up on Election Day. Encourage everyone on your team to vote early as well. That way, you can spend Election Day focusing on other priorities, such as reminding supporters to vote or serving as a scrutineer at the polling station. Protect the privacy of information you collect, and always provide an option for people to opt out of future calls or emails. All contact information collected during the campaign should be securely destroyed once the election has concluded. As every vote counts, you and your team may wish to revisit those neighborhoods where higher levels of interest were expressed. You may also consider sending an unaddressed flyer through Canada Post with updated information closer to election date. These are easy to order online, and you can select specific postal walks, targeting high-potential neighborhoods. The process typically takes 2 to 4 weeks, so plan ahead. In this campaign school, we've covered how to decide to run, filing your nomination papers, building your team, plan and finances, getting your message out, and working to ensure every supporter votes. Before we finish, we'd like to share the secret ingredient in all successful campaigns. A campaign is a busy time with many demands on your schedule. Whether you are the candidate or a volunteer, maintaining the energy and balance needed to meet those demands is essential to success. It also means ending the campaign feeling positive about the future, and that takes mindful planning. Start with the basics. Many candidates rely on soda and pizza, but that kind of diet isn't the best fuel to keep you going. Aim to maintain a consistent sleep routine and drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. Your body will thank you for it. Make time to step away from the campaign. Whether you prefer quiet time alone or being with others, taking a break is important. Grey Bruce offers many beautiful places to connect with nature. And for a true getaway, consider exploring some of the nearby municipalities as well. Build this time into your campaign schedule and treat yourself to activities that help you unwind, whether it's a relaxing foot soak, a massage, or a meal with family and friends. These activities will help restore balance and recharge your energy, and that goes for your team as well. A powerful way to build resilience is by practicing gratitude. It can lift your mood and shift your perspective. Take time to thank your team, share a few light moments, and send messages of appreciation to your supporters. These small acts not only remind you that you're not alone, but also show others how much their support matters, something they'll truly appreciate, especially during a busy campaign. electHER now has created 2 new resources to help. The first is a tip sheet called Campaign Trail Strategies for Self-Care. It shares simple, practical ways to stay grounded and well, from meeting your basic needs and managing stress with breathing and mindfulness, to setting boundaries, building gratitude, and leaning on support. The second resource is a new audio wellness exercise created to help ground you in your work during the campaign. Whether you listen to it on your own or together as a team, you will find a few short minutes spent listening is a simple way to bring mindfulness into your day, reduce stress, and help you move forward with clarity and calm. Both of these resources are available upon request. And finally, plan to end your campaign well. It's true, not everyone who runs gets elected, but all can take the time to reflect on why you decided to run, what you've learned along the way, and to celebrate the team effort. You will recall the difficult times and laugh at the comical moments, sharing the memories of the past few months as you have worked together. You made the decision to be part of the small group of people who step up to help shape their community, and of that, you can be proud. Many candidates organize team parties for election night or a day or so later when the lawn signs are retrieved. Whatever you decide to do, remember there is a separate, smaller spending limit for this type of activity. Spending the time to look back on your campaign and being thankful will help you prepare for what many have described as the best time of the journey, helping to lead your community in the days to come. During the campaign period, we will be here to help. In May, the electHER Now website will be updated to provide campaign resources and advice. Think of it as a public library with lots of information, open 24 hours a day. Resources include a frequently asked questions page with answers provided by those with political experience in our community. You will be able to access a series of YouTube videos covering a wide range of campaign-related topics and find links to resources provided by other organizations. Tip sheets will also be available upon request. Under the Election Connections program, volunteers will answer questions emailed during the campaign period. If you want to connect with someone for a more personal discussion, they will put you in touch with someone who can offer both first-hand knowledge and encouragement. Take the time to visit our website, and thank you for your interest. We believe that by working together, we can bring more diversity to municipal government in Grey Bruce.
We're breathing. Good news, we're alive.